Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 2026 USAPL Wolf Den Memorial Classic. We are here this morning watching a powerlifting meet. This is a one-session meet today, and we will be having all of our lifters lifting coming up soon.
19
My name is
lifters, right?
19. Yep. My name is Brandis, and I am here with
Natalie.
And we will be talking you through today's event.
The best commentators you've ever heard in your life.
Absolutely.
And this is Rachel's first meet that she's hosting, so
Rachel is
the best one ever.
Yes. Rachel is a USAPL ref. She is a national lifter. She is a coach. She has been to quite a few powerlifting meets, so I know this one will go off without a hitch or with very few.
And she's the new co-state chair.
Yes.
So fun.
So here we've got Andrew taking 92.5 kilos.
Two white lights. So that blue light probably was from his knees at the end, because you need to have your knees locked at the start and finish of your squat. So I saw this little bouncy from my POV.
So we have the exact same view that you guys do. So anything we see will also be what you guys see. So we will be trying to keep you guys up to date on what we are seeing, if there are any of those small infractions, things that aren't obvious that might get called on. Sometimes we might not see it because the refs have different views than we do, but we will try our best. This brings out Sterling taking 105 kilos.
There's Rachel.
There's Rachel. So the nice thing about powerlifting is you can be any age, any weight class, and there is a spot for you. So Sterling is one of our masters lifters here today.
Wonder if he'll be going to Masters Nationals in a month from now. So he got called for depth on the sides. Those little red bars show the color cards, and red for squat always means depth. So that means that the top of the knee was lower, or it was not higher than the top surface of the leg at the hip joint. So not breaking parallel or right angle, but the top surface of the leg at the hip joint, or what people call the crease.
This is Juan, 115 kilos. This is 253 pounds. Juan is a teen one lifter, meaning he is lifting between the ages of 14 and 15.
That definitely was depth.
Yeah, looks like a good squat to me.
Let's see what the judges say. 3 white lights.
First 3 white light lift of the day. Woohoo! All right, we are taking the bar up to 122.5 kilos, 270 pounds, and that will bring out Aaron. So all of the weights that you guys are seeing on the screen are listed in kilos. That's what powerlifting lifts in. So I'll be trying my best to keep you up to date on the pounds, since most of us probably understand pounds better than kilos. Oh, absolutely beautiful.
Looks like a good spot to me. Let's see what the, yep, 3 white lights.
Keeping the bar at 122.5, and we are going to bring out Gabriella. So Gabby is a junior lifter, which means she's lifting between the ages of 20 and 23. Got that squat command?
Smooth opener. 3 white lights.
Smoked it. That's exactly what we want to see. Most people are going to come out, take an opener that is something they can hit any day of the week, under any circumstances, and they are just going to blow it up. Second attempt will get a little bit harder, but still shouldn't be an all-out grind. And then that third attempt is really where we want to see these athletes putting everything they can on the bar. Maybe pushing the bounds of a little bit too much, but hopefully not.
And that's why, too, you can change your squat, bench, or deadlift openers one time. So if you're not feeling as strong on the day, or you're feeling really strong, you can always up those openers while you're warming up for it, up till 3 minutes before your flight starts.
Great. This is Christian. Christian is taking 130 kilos. This is 286 pounds. He's a teen 3 lifter between the ages of 18 and 19.
3 white lights. We've only got 1 red so far. I'm liking this energy.
Yes.
I'm loving this.
This is Nicholas taking 140 kilos. Smooth and beautiful.
3 white lights.
So now what you will see is some of these lifters will lift a little bit closer stance, some of them a little bit wider. There's lots of variation for how you can stand, how you can hold the bar. But the biggest thing is with a squat is that we have to start with our legs locked, squat the bar down so where our hips go below the surface of our knees, stand it all the way back up to locked knees.
And make sure you wait for both commands.
Yes.
Because if you start anticipating that and you bring it back into the bar, that is such a sad way to get red lights.
Yep. This is Sean Johnson, 165 kilos, 363-pound opening squat. Sean is a Masters 2 lifter between the ages of 50 and 59.
So see here how he started kind of walking back before he got the rack command. That's what got him those yellow cards, and then those red cards at the bottom were for depth. So the side referees called him on depth as well. So he's just gonna have to go a little bit deeper and wait for that rack command for his second attempt.
Rack commands can be a hard command to listen for, especially when you're used to kind of just lifting on your normal speed. You kind of, in your head, have your own pace that you go at. And when you have to wait for somebody else to tell you to re-rack the bar when you've finished a squat, sometimes it can feel like you have to hold it a long time. This is Christian, 197.5 kilos. This is 435 pounds for his opening squat. Christian is also a Teen 3 lifter, meaning he is only 18 to 19 years old, opening with 435 pounds.
Smooth opener.
Yeah.
And 3 white lights.
All right, we are stripping the bar back down. We are getting ready to start our second attempt squats. So each one of our athletes will have the ability to take 3 attempt squats to get the heaviest squat they can on the day on the platform.
Shout out Mark in the middle for making the platform too.
Yes.
He made mine for Delaware States, and oh my God, it's harder than it looks to make those.
Yes.
That's for sure. We were jumping on those corners this morning.
Yes. Trying to make sure they're all in place.
Exactly.
And safe for spotters and loaders and the lifters.
Yep.
Andrew is out with 102.5 kilos, 225 pounds.
Let's see what the judges say. 2 white lights. Same as the first. You got that blue light, probably from his knees at the end, it looked like. But it's kind of hard to see from our angle, which is also probably why the chief referee's been calling whites.
Correct. We have a very similar angle to that chief referee. The chief referee is who you see right there on the right side of the screen.
Seth Pearson.
Yes. So very similar view to us. Here is Sterling retaking 105 kilos. I believe on his first attempt he was a little bit high, so we need to see him squat that squat a little bit deeper on this attempt. Shout out to our spotters and loaders there, making sure he stayed safe. With a powerlifting event, you are not allowed to drop the bar. So you saw him there kind of get to the bottom, know he wasn't going to be able to stand it back up, kind of jump that bar. Unsure if there was an injury that caused him to kind of jump forward, because it did kind of seem like he yelped a little. It's a little bit different, but you're not allowed to drop that bar. So technically, if there is no injury that could be in this competition, just for the safety of the lifter and the spotters and loaders, drop that bar and it's heavy. It's very dangerous for our spotters. Yeah.
600 pounds is hard enough to squat, let alone
Catch it while it's falling.
Exactly.
And avoid the lifter that is now somewhere.
Probably right below.
Yes. All right, this brings out Juan. Juan is taking 125 kilos, 275 pounds.
And 3 white lights. That little bobble can get a little scary sometimes, because if there's any downward movement, that's then a blue light, or blue card, not light.
Yep. He also, I don't remember his opener, but it seemed like he squatted that one very fast on the descent.
Oh, yeah.
Almost lost a little control, which can just cause that bobble. So if he was to control it just a little bit more, he would have a decent ascent back up. And it would be a nice smooth squat because he was definitely strong. All right, we've got Aaron coming out, 186 pounds.
She's got such a cool look.
She does.
Oh my gosh, I love it. The singlet, the hair, love.
Yeah. It's like a quiet intensity.
Right? That's such a good way to put it.
Gorgeous second attempt. Little
Very
smile at
smooth.
the top.
3 white lights. No surprise there.
A little bit harder than the first, but not hard enough. So now she's got a nice big spot that she can jump for that third.
Exactly where you want it.
Yep. Squat, you will see those bigger jumps. When we get to bench, we'll probably see nice and small jumps. But we want to take a little bit bigger jumps on squats just to save that energy on that first and second attempt.
I'm shocked she's not wearing wrist wraps. I could never. That would kill me.
I'm a no wrist wrap squatter, so I get it.
Wow. 3 white lights. That looks smooth.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Especially for a 12.5 kilo jump.
Yeah. I love how stacked she is, too.
Yeah.
Like, her elbows, everything is so well in line. Like, that's going to treat her so well, especially if she has to grind.
Yep. All right, we've got Christian coming out with 137.5 kilos. This is 303 pounds. He's opted to go up that 7.5 kilos. Very good patience.
3 white lights.
A little bit heavier a little bit slower of a second attempt than I would like to see, but some lifters just lift slow.
Yeah.
It's a lot of variation that you can see in the squat, specifically, but really any lift.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I used to be the slowest squatter, and everything looked like it was like the biggest grind, and then I would have like 20 kilos heavier, and it looked the exact same, if not faster.
Those types of lifts are always so intimidating to me to watch because I'm like, oh, do they don't have anything left?
Very hard to be their handlers, too.
Yes. Nicholas with a successful 142.5 kilos.
3 white lights, easy peasy.
Now, he did only take a 2.5 kilo jump. I wonder if that was calculated and that was planned, or maybe he didn't have to jump fast.
Get your lift, it'll automatically keep the same number, but if not, it'll go up 2.5 kilos. And if you're a youth lifter, it'll go up only ½ kilo.
Yep. So this is Sean retaking that 165. Remember, he's the one that missed that rack command. So when he stands that bar back up, we need to make sure he stays nice and patient, waiting for all those commands.
And let's see.
He
what
was
they
patient.
got on depth.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he was called on depth by all 3 referees.
He still has one more try.
He still got one more.
We knocked one thing off the list. We were patient that time.
And it looked like a fine weight for him to be able to do it
Yes.
the second time.
Yes.
So let's see if he keeps the same weight.
So if you miss a lift, you are able to go up. You do not have to repeat it. But the cool thing about powerlifting is you can't go back down. So if you miss a lift on strength, you cannot take a lower attempt at your next attempt. All right, here is Christian taking 210 kilos. This is 462 pounds. Taking that larger jump that we talked about, that 12.5 kilos.
So smooth.
Yeah, making it
I
look
think
the exact same.
The descent was slower
Yes.
than the 3 white lights. Whenever he unracks it and then like takes a breath, I always think he's just gonna squat in that moment, and then he like then steps back.
He's got such a good routine. Yeah, that routine, walk out, unrack, all of that helps with your confidence up in the bar. If you can make a heavy weight move just like a lighter weight, you're usually sitting pretty good for that third attempt. So I'm interested to see what he'll do.
Yes. That's why you're not only squat based on strength rather than like because you kind of misgrooved something,
Yes.
you know?
Yep. All right, here is Sterling retaking that 105 kilos. We need him to make this to stay in the competition.
Glad to see he's not disqualified from the
Yes.
bar. I think it was a. Let's see here.
Oh. It looked like he started to move his feet a little early. Let's see what the refs have to say.
Yep.
Ah.
That's
2 to
so
1, no
unfortunate.
lift. So we are going to get to replay of that. So I want everyone to watch. To me, that looks deep enough. But right before our chief referee moved that arm back, he did start to move that right foot. Yes. Now he can continue in the competition. He just will not be able to what we call register a total. So because he does not have a squat that was successful, he is not able to total at the meet, but he still can go out and bench and deadlift.
Yeah. So if he's going for any records, unfortunately, they do not count because he doesn't have a total, as well as qualifying for another meet.
Right.
Let's go, Andrew. 2 to 1, good lift. So that probably was his knees again. I wonder if he ever like asked to see what it was.
It was always the same ref, always the same call.
Yeah.
But also, it's one of those things that if it's only getting called on one side, just keep doing what you're doing because it's working.
Yeah. I personally would just make sure I ask because if the next referee, maybe they just didn't see it or it becomes more apparent in the other lifts.
Yep. All right, this is Juan taking 130 kilos. So he took a 10-kilo jump from his first to his second, and then the 5-kilo jump from his second to his third. That is a common attempt pattern that we see.
Yeah.
This is 286 pounds. Oh, good grind.
And 3 white lights. It always scares me when they like kind of stall a little bit because I don't know if I miss downward movement that the refs see. And
yes.
But very glad.
But that was a beautiful attempt.
That was like a perfect third. Too.
Yeah.
It wasn't like super duper grindy, but where
I think if there was
you out for deadlifts, but like
right. I think if there was another 2.5 or 5 kilos, though, we might have tossed him forward in that pause position.
Exactly.
All right, 137.5 kilos for Miss Erin. This is going to officially take her into her 300-pound squat club on the platform. Let's go, Erin. 303-pound third attempt squat for Miss Erin. Oh, beautiful grind. Nice big shout at the end.
3 white lights. Let's go.
Good job, Erin.
That was a good third.
Yes.
Wow.
The way that she came out of the hole, I thought it was just going to fly straight up.
Yeah.
And she hit that grinding spot, stuck with it. Big smile at the end.
You're taking the bar up to 142.5 kilos. That's 314
All right, got Miss Gabby back up, 142.5 kilos. This is going to take her to 315 pounds. So in a normal gym, a standard gym is going to be 3 45-pound plates on either side.
Let's go, Gab.
Oh my gosh. Put some weight on the bar. That was beautiful.
3 white lights too. That looks easier than her
first or second, yeah.
I don't know, like if she had a Rice Krispie treat or something.
That's a good confidence boost going into the next 2 lists, though. Yes.
Kristen, your bar is loaded.
Right.
Let's go.
All right, we've got Christian coming up. 119 pounds.
We're like dancing in the back. You
Yeah.
guys can't see. Maybe that's a good thing.
Yes, I am not a dancer. Let's go, Christian.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
back.
Beautiful squat.
Wow.
2 to 1 good lift.
Only on depth for the one side, but that means you got the lift.
Yeah. So an interesting thing about anatomy and squats and us being human is that asymmetries happen.
Yeah.
You can have one hip that sits a little bit higher, but as long as the center ref and the other side see you at depth, it's okay to get one side called.
Exactly. One of my friends calls it her high side.
Yeah. All right, Nicholas, 150 kilos. This is 330 pounds. Like it's nothing.
Well, that looked really easy. 3 white lights. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, another lifter going into bench and deadlift with so much leftover energy because we blew our squats up.
Yeah. Like, guys, you are aware there's not a 4th attempt.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody's making their thirds look so easy to
Yeah. All right, Sean. We need you to squat it a little bit deeper. We need you to keep that patience you had on the second attempt. 165 kilos. This is 363 pounds. We need everyone to get behind him here. Good patience. Funky little squat, but I think he knows. Yeah.
So he missed the command. So he actually got all 3
Yeah.
color cards on one of the sides. So that was, the blue one was for his
485 pounds. That's a big squat.
Yeah, I think it might have been up down.
Let's go.
a little bit from the front, but and then missed the command and as well depth, unfortunately.
All right. This is our last squat for this first flight. Christian is taking 220 kilos. This is 485 pounds for our Team 3 lifter. He's had beautiful squats thus far, taking a 10-kilo jump from his second to his third. That is a pretty sizable jump. See if it pays off here. Oh. I think he had another 10 kilos.
Yeah, maybe more. Like, what? What's with everybody doing this today? 3 white lights.
3 white lights? I don't think he's seen it yet. Yeah, there it goes.
Yep.
And we are moving right along to
Yes.
If you were to do that too soon and you aren't able to lock out your knees, and that's a blue card.
Yep. Yep. All right.
Speaking of blue.
Yeah. Speaking of blue, this Robert is in all blue. Hopefully getting no blue cards today, but
Yes.
142.5 kilo opener. I didn't see
That
anything
was an
wrong with that.
opener. 3 white lights. That was easy. And he's no knee sleeves.
I was just about to say he's got no knee sleeves, no wrist wraps, only a belt.
Some people think that like raw lifting is no knee sleeves or wrist wraps, but you can wear those. It's just that you can't have knee wraps or
Yes.
squat suits, deadlift suits, all that.
Yep.
But some people do truly raw lifting and have no.
It is so impressive to me.
Yeah.
My first
Oh
meet,
my
I did it
gosh.
that way.
Really?
First ever meet. It's because I didn't know better. And then I learned. And now I feel
Valid.
naked when I don't wear my knee sleeves when I squat.
I used to never wear a belt. I thought it messed me up, but now I need it.
William taking 150 kilos for his opener. 330 pounds.
Yep, 3 white lights look good to me.
It was
Love
a
his
little.
shoes.
Yes. Me too. It was a little heavier than I was expecting for an opener.
Yeah.
So I'll be interested to see kind of how these next 2 lifts go.
I wonder
Will he
if he's
take
one
smaller
of those
jumps?
Squatters that like things
True.
kind of have like a little bit of a sticking point, but
True.
we'll see.
Also,
it's all based on
sometimes.
leverages too.
Yes.
but-
Sometimes too with that first attempt, you're trying to get your bearings. There's a lot
Yeah.
going on. You're making sure you're listening. And if you're thinking too hard about all of those other things, sometimes you just have that funky sticking point.
Yeah.
And then you come out on your second attempt and you're a little bit calmer.
Exactly. Not as much nerves. It's like hard, especially if it's your first meet. I'm not sure if it's his or not, but especially with your first meet, like
Yeah.
I've seen people fail their openers just because they're so nervous.
Yes. And there's so much going on. There's a lot of people looking at you.
Yeah.
There's people behind you, and if you're not used to having spotters, it's a lot.
Yeah. Everybody's watching you.
Yep. Cedric taking 165 kilos, making it look like it was nothing,
Yeah,
honestly.
So smooth. 3 white lights. No surprises there.
We've got Daryl coming up next, 180 kilos. This is just shy of 400 pounds. 396-pound opening squat attempt.
I'm not sure what's going on. If it's... He seems like he's talking to people.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we're good.
If this is his first meet, it might be one of those things that he wasn't sure if he was supposed to wait for a command or somebody to tell him something. Got that squat command. Beautiful depth.
So he did get 2 blue cards on the sides. That is Rachel's lifter, by the way. So she's meet directing and coaching
Yes.
same time.
I don't know if you guys could hear her through the mics, but we could hear her.
Saying lock your knees.
Lock your knees, lock your knees.
Which is exactly why he got that blue card,
Yes.
unfortunately.
And if you were watching super close, you could see that right as he got that rack command, he did kind of flash his knees straight.
Yeah.
He just did it a tad too late.
Yeah.
All right, we've got David with 185 kilos, 407 pounds. Nice wide squatter.
Wow.
Beautiful squat.
And let's see what the judges say. 3 white lights.
Sometimes those wide squats can be really hard to see depth.
Oh my gosh.
It can be hard to hit depth,
Yeah.
but it can also be very hard to see depth. So I'm glad he was able to make it look really smooth, honestly.
Yeah.
All right, Henry taking 197.5 kilos. This is 435 pounds. Henry is a Teen 3 lifter, aged between 18 and 19. This is a very heavy opening squat for a Teen 3 lifter. It's a heavy opening squat.
In general.
Right, and then add that he's 18 and 19 years old.
Let's see what depth has to say. Yep. Unfortunately, he missed depth, so we just got to go a little deeper. But we can rewatch it now. You can kind of see from here that his hips were not near his knees, unfortunately. That's kind of the thing about like this angle of the camera is
Yeah.
you can see, if you see the top surface of the legs at the hip joint still, that means that they didn't go lower than the top
Yep.
of the knees.
Yep. All right, we've got Dominic, 202.5 kilos, 446 pounds. He looks very calm and confident.
Yeah. And 3 white lights.
Yeah.
It's almost like his face said it was hard, but then he moved it so fast.
Yes.
He almost came back here.
Yeah. He's going to come commentate now.
Yeah. Imagine I just got up and
Yeah.
did a squat. A little multitasking.
We've got Anthony getting ready. He is coming out for 207.5 kilos. This is 457 pounds.
I wonder if technically you could commentate while lifting because
You probably could.
technically it could be classified as like a headband.
Oh, you mean like
Like
if you have the
physically.
set. Yeah.
Imagine. A little
like
wireless.
POV.
Yeah, right?
You could probably have
People
one of those
with
like
meta
little
glasses.
Yeah,
too.
or the little clip-on
Yeah.
mic. You could probably do that.
Nowhere it says not. And let's see what the judges say. 2-1, good lift. So I'll probably call it on knees for the
Yeah.
knees not being locked for the right judge. I was like right and left,
Yes.
doing like the L's.
I have to
you
do
know?
that too.
I'm like realizing that everybody that's hearing us does not know I'm holding up 2 L's right now.
Correct. Right. We have to tell them everything.
Yes.
All right, here's Joseph, 212.5 kilos, 468 pounds. He's got some very long legs.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And 2 to 1 good lift. So that right referee did call him on depth.
I wondered.
Yeah. Some people squat where it's like, you want to squat like where it's like right below, like right where you need to be.
Yes.
You don't want to go like so deep where you're using all that extra energy, but like maybe not right on the line where it's like if you go a little higher in your third, you might miss it. Like, don't do that. But like, you have to kind of dance on that line a little bit.
Yes. I've heard that the first one you want to sink.
Yeah.
The second one you want to play that borderline. That way the third attempt, refs are watching, but they're not sold that it's going to be high.
Exactly.
Woo! Now that was 315 kilos from Kyle.
Yeah, so he did, in fact, misstep from the sides. It did look a bit high.
Yeah.
So he just needs to retake 1,000,000 pounds for his.
Yeah. That was like 694 pounds.
Wow.
So nothing to bat an eye at, but
Yeah, you know.
the rules still apply.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's Swole Kyle.
Okay, that makes sense.
He if you're friends with him, he will swipe up on like every story, comment on every post, Swole in all caps. It's
Love
amazing.
it. Love it.
So his nickname is Swole Kyle, which makes sense for him because look at him and
Yes.
look at what he's lifting.
Yes.
But very swole. That's all I'll say after every single attempt. That's what I'll say.
Perfect. All right, here's Robert. Second attempt, 152.5 kilos, 336 pounds. He's kind of got that old school style of squat.
Yeah. 3 white lights. It almost like it's like slow out of the hole, but then he shot that up so fast after. It's probably because of the lack of knee sleeves. I feel like if he had knee sleeves, he would bounce out of the hole so fast.
Yes.
But some people just don't want to wear them. Some people like messes them up or
maybe he's just a newer lifter.
Yeah.
If I had a newer lifter start with me as a coach, I would definitely have them knee sleeveless for a while. This is William, 157.5 kilos, 347 pounds.
Well, he got his opener, so
He still got one more attempt?
yeah. Could be a miss groove, could just be like for today. I feel like his opener was pretty quick, I feel like.
I think he was the one that had the slower opener.
Yeah,
But I said I wonder if he'll take smaller jumps. But also, if we were talking about dancing right on that line of squat depth, he's one of those lifters that squats very deep, which isn't a bad thing because you're not going to get called on depth.
Exactly.
But it is a little extra power that you have to have and a little extra strength. But I think if he's controlled that descent a little bit more and stopped a little bit before that full depth, we might be able to have that power to get all the way back up.
Yeah, maybe he can do that on his third and get 7.5 keys more on his total.
Yeah. This is Cedric opting to go up 10 kilos to 175 kilos, 385-pound second attempt squat.
Wow.
Woo!
That was a quick descent too. 3 white lights.
Another one of those lifters that we were squatting to full depth, but he also does not have knee sleeves.
Yeah.
Sometimes knee sleeves, for me specifically, knee sleeves help me stop right below that depth. If I don't wear them, I am sitting my bottom on the ground.
Same here. I'm one of those like chronic sinkers.
Yes.
And I practically sit on the ground.
Yep.
It's so bad.
All right, Daryl's taking 180 kilos. He just has to remember to lock those knees prior to getting that rack command. The weight is easy. Those knees look locked to me, but
Let's see what the judges say. Yep, 3 white lights.
Beautiful.
One more thing, too. It's like kind of his knee sleeve is kind of touching his singlet. It was in the beginning. Odd rule, but like it is a rule, is that you just can't have your knee sleeves touch your singlet or knee sleeves touch your socks. But it's no reason right now to like, if he gets up there and he does a squat, you're not going to disqualify the lift from that.
Right.
But that's just like a little thing to like pull down. But at the end of the squat, it looked like it wasn't touching anyway. So it was more from like the beginning of the squat or like our angle or something. But
All right, here's David, 200 kilos. He went up 15 kilos from his opener.
does he go by Dave or did I make that up?
I am not sure. I think I just heard Dave in the crowd, though.
Huh.
I think that one was better than his first.
Yeah, I agree. And once the colors.
He's waiting, too.
Yeah.
Can we get thumbs up from the refs or something? There it is. 3 white lights.
3 white lights.
All right, we are taking the bar to 212.5 kilos for Dominic. This is 468 pounds.
His squat's one of those where it's like, it looks like a grind, but it's not.
Yes.
2 white lights, 2 to 1, that's deadlift. So he was called on depth on one side.
Still gets credit, though.
Yep. It's like one of those lifts where it's like, it's like a grind, but it's a really fast grind.
Yes.
So we'll see what he does for his third.
It's kind of what you want to see on a second.
Yeah.
It seemed like he knew weight was on his back. He was having to work, but it was not all of his effort.
A very secondy seconds.
Yes. Yes. Here's Henry, 215 kilos. Now, he has opted to go up after missing his first. Not always a good thing. Sometimes it is. I don't remember what he got called on. Let's see.
I think it was depth. Yep.
Yeah.
So if you're confident that you can sink it a bit more with that higher weight. So let's see what the judges say. Yeah. So unfortunately, he did not go deep enough for the second as well. We'll see what he takes on his third. But he just does need to go a bit deeper to hit depth there, as you can see in the replay.
Yeah. His strength is strong. Like, his legs are very, very strong.
He's making it fly. He just needs to make it fly a bit longer of a distance.
Yes. And also, honestly, if you watched it, it almost looked like he stopped himself.
Yeah.
Almost like he's either not trusting his squat today or something funky.
Which he is going to retake that second weight for his third. So
I think that's a good move.
yeah, I agree.
All right, here's Anthony, 220 kilos, 485 pounds. Beautiful.
Well, that was so smooth. 2 white lights, 2 to 1. So just depth on the one side. But from my angle, it looked good.
Yeah, from mine it did too, which makes sense. It would be from the side ref and not the head ref. So
Yeah.
depth can be really hard to tell from the front anyway.
Yeah, especially with like heavier lifters.
Yeah.
It just tends to get that way.
All right, here's Joseph taking 225 kilos, 496 pounds. Textbook.
Yeah. Such a good brace, too.
Yeah.
3 white lights.
Good squat, Joseph. All right, we've got Kyle coming back out, retaking that 315 kilos, retaking almost 700 pounds.
You can almost tell he's like the sweetest, kindest human ever. He's actually like a teddy bear.
I was going to say, he looks like a giant teddy bear.
Yes, he is.
But I
Literally human form.
I feel like if I walked in to the gym and he was like already squatting,
Oh my God.
I would probably be intimidated.
Oh, same.
But like looking at him getting ready to come out.
He
I was
would
like,
squat
oh, he's
and then have
there.
like a little smile,
Yeah.
and then you just know he's like the sweetest human ever.
Yes. Let's go, Kyle.
Come on.
That looks so
that
much
was
better.
easy.
Yeah.
2-to-1 good lift. He's in.
Yeah. I think Swole. I think it was exactly what we've been talking about. Of like that first attempt was something funky was happening. He was thinking too hard about other things.
Yeah.
That one was beautiful.
Exactly. I
All right.
wonder what jump he'll make for his third.
Yeah. Definitely something over 7.
Oh my God, yeah.
All right. This is bringing our squats to a close. We are on third attempts for our second flight of lifters. 100
Time is flying.
Yeah, honestly. 157.5 kilos for William. Retaking that second attempt. Must have jumped a command.
Yeah. Oh, that's what happened.
Yes. Still in the meet, though. We did get our first attempt, so we do have 150 kilos successful.
That's all you need.
Yeah. And the good news is he's one of those squatters that when he isn't going to make it, it doesn't take a long time to notice.
Yeah.
He doesn't grind real hard and get stuck in one spot. So not a lot of wasted energy.
Yeah, thank goodness. And then especially for deadlifts, because that's so much of your legs too.
Yep.
Like, you don't want to be cooked for that.
Yep.
Or your back for bench if you arch.
Yep. All right, here's Robert taking 160 kilos. Remember, he's got that little bit slower of an ascent after that sticking point. Let's see if we can grind through it.
Oh my God. Well,
he made me a liar.
3 white lights. Yeah, that was easier than the second.
By far.
Oh my gosh. That also happens too, where people will just like, for seconds, like, kind of gets some nerves a little bit, but thirds, like maybe some smelling salts, maybe some Rice Krispies, maybe some extra shouting from the crowd, and or like just nerves, I guess, even too. And you just like can make your third just fly.
What do the kids say these days? You got to lock in.
Yeah.
That's like not even.
You got to lock in.
Just lock in a little harder. All right, Cedric, 182.5 kilos, looking to take 400 pounds on the platform. This is 402 pounds. Let's go, Cedric. 182.5 kilos. Got that start command.
You can see Rachel dancing in the background.
Ugh.
So unfortunate. But he got the first two, so.
Good effort. Was successful with 175 kilos. My guess is he took that 175 to be safe, and then he said, I don't care what happens, I want 400 pounds.
Yep. I feel like that happens a lot.
Yeah.
And
right at those
honestly,
milestone numbers, too.
Yeah.
Like 300, 315, and then you have to wait. That next milestone, it really is 400 pounds.
Yeah.
So that's what he was going for here.
I've only hit 315 once, and it was at CNATS last year, and that was my thing. I was like, I just put a higher jump. I was determined to get it.
Yep. This is Daryl, 190 kilos. Squats it deep, stands it up.
My God.
I hope he rocked those knees.
2-to-1 good lift. So he was called on the, I think, the opposite side than before with depth, but that's Rachel's athlete there, so she's very happy. Of course.
All right, bar is loaded.
Coaching while me directing.
Yes. This is Henry, 215 kilos. He needs this one to stay in the meet. This is 474 pounds.
He just needs to hit depth. Because knowing his strength,
he's got to
shoot
trust it.
But he just needs to go deep enough. Come on, Henry.
Get comfortable. Squat it down. That was deeper.
Let's see what the judges say. Oh, unfortunately, he did not get the lift. 2-to-1.
So really watch those hip creases here. I think I agree with this. From the front, it does look like it could be borderline.
Yeah. It was definitely dancing on the line there, but I think it was like a centimeter high.
Yeah.
Like barely, but so much deeper than the others too.
Yes.
For sure.
Very much so. And it looked more comfortable.
Yeah. which is also like because it like looks like that from our angle, the chief referee, like he has to be so sure.
Yes.
Like if there's any doubt, it goes toward the lifter.
Yep. Dominic taking 220 kilos, 485 pounds. Little effort.
Oh,
Beautiful.
yeah. Free white lights. I feel like he's built really well for squats.
Yes.
Like he just has one of those squats where it'll be like a grind, but it's not, and he's just like really well leveraged for it.
Yeah. One thing I noticed with his squat too is it's very leg heavy, and then right as he gets to that sticking point, it's almost like those knees cave a little bit just to get those adductors involved, and then he shoots right up.
Yeah. Time to start the
David.
Discord again.
Taking 220 kilos. Oh. Okay, so what happened there is he's not allowed to touch any of his equipment on the platform except for his belt. So he did touch his wrist wraps. They made him step off, make sure his wrist wraps were in place, and then re-enter the platform.
Let's go, Dave.
220 kilos, 485 pounds. Nice and deep. Little grindy.
Oh.
Ooh.
I didn't see any downward motion.
I did not either.
Yep, 3 white lights.
Beautiful squat. Very happy about that one, as he should be.
That's such a good
Let's watch this grind here.
Yep.
You can see him fighting, and then you see his face. He said, I know I'm going to make it. I just got to keep fighting.
That's a good picture. I hope they got one. Yeah.
All right, Anthony up for his final attempt squat. Looking to break that 500 pounds. This is 227.5 kilos, which is 501.5 pounds. 7.5 kilos up from his second. He did take a big jump from his first to his second. So second to third, taking that smaller jump, really looking probably to solidify that 500 pounds on his back in competition, on the platform, with refs, right here. Let's go, Anthony.
Let's go. Just waiting for that start command.
Yeah, those knees looked a little shaky to me.
Yep.
So I agree with making him hold it and wait. Very patient.
Oh.
Beautiful squat.
That looks good to me. Let's see what the refs say. 2 to 1 good lift. So we did get called on the one side for depth. From my angle, I'd say it looked like depth to me.
I agree.
But you never know what it looks like on that side.
Yep.
I feel like he just has a high side probably.
Yep.
And it's very like a good borderline depth squat.
One thing you noticed from him is he got that squat command, and then he still took a moment to make sure his brace was set. You have a full minute on the platform.
Yeah.
So once you get that start command, you can take your time.
A lot of people say that as a cue, like just take your time.
Yeah.
Let's
Here's
go,
Joseph. 235 kilos, 518 pounds. Ugh. Little heavy on the day.
But he got those first two.
Yes. So you saw him there get to the hole, realize he was not going to be successful, shake his head. That's a great thing to do if you can. Not everyone can. But then the spotters and loaders know to just go ahead and grab it. It keeps everyone safe. It saves his energy. There's a lot of benefit to that. All right, so here's Kyle. This is our last squat of the 2026 USAPL Wolf Den Memorial Classic. Kyle Swole is looking to take 332.5 kilos. This is 733 pounds. If that second attempt tells us anything about his leg strength on the day, I think we are in for a treat.
Oh my gosh, yeah. He is the same deadlift opener too. 315.
Wow. Big strong man.
Let's go, Kyle.
So you'll see here too that we also now have 5 spotters and loaders. Anything over, I believe it's 500 pounds, you get that 4th and 5th spotter and loader to keep everyone safe. Beautiful squat. Depth might have been borderline. Let's see what they have to say. 2 to 1, no lift.
Darn it.
We are going to get that replay here, so let's really watch. Yeah. It's right at that line. And like we said, sometimes with those wider squats, with the bigger lifters, it's really hard to tell. So really those side angles are going to be the best that the refs had.
Yeah.
All right, we are headed into bench, but we will take a 10-minute intermission. So join us back in about 10 minutes. Hello and welcome back to the 2026 USAPL Wolf Den Memorial Classic. We just finished up squats where we had some pretty impressive squats. We had the heaviest squat at 315 kilos by Kyle Swoll. And we had a lot of lifters hitting all three squats, which was a lot of fun to watch. I think there was a lot of lessons learned, a lot of successful attempts, and now we are getting ready to rock and roll on bench. You see Rachel there making sure everyone is where they're supposed to be. Everyone is ready. And when our head ref, our chief ref there, says bar is loaded, we will bring out Andrew. Just want to take a moment to give a shout out to our spotters and loaders who are here working to keep everything running seamlessly. They are one of the most important parts of the powerlifting competition, and honestly, one of the least thanked.
Least thanked. Yeah. They literally save your life, guys.
Yeah. And you know how when you're at the gym and you like finish a heavy set and you don't want to unload the bar? That's literally their job. So the parts of lifting we don't want to do as lifters, they are doing.
Hi, Seth.
So if you are a lifter, I would highly recommend that at least one time in your life you spot and load a local competition to kind of be in their shoes.
Yeah.
So we know what it's like to help a running meet. You get some of the behind the scenes.
Because it's also not even just like you're spotting and loading, but there's so much that goes into it.
Yes. Yeah. I will be at USAPL NAT spotting and loading. So it is a job that I have done, and it is a job that I will continue to do because I know how important it is.
Love it. Love it.
Also want to take a moment to shout out Iron Plus Productions, who is running this beautiful live stream.
Oh, yeah.
Also doing media packages now. So if you are doing a competition that Iron Plus Productions is doing the live stream for, you can also look out for media packages from them. If you look up bench press in the dictionary, you're going to see Andrew's first attempt.
Right?
3 white lights.
Lights there. One thing about him is he kind of needs to control a bit at the bottom, a little bit more, just so that he's not bouncing all around. Because when you're bouncing all around in your chest, as much as it is touching your chest, you do need to be motionless to get that press command. So, but that was just easy. Sometimes when the weight's so easy, it's almost hard to control it.
Yes.
And that was very easy weight for him, so.
So if you are watching and you saw that the bar was on his chest and wondering why he wasn't getting the press command, that is why. We are not, as refs, we are not waiting for the bar to be on your chest for 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. It doesn't matter how long the bar is on your chest. What we're waiting for is for it to be motionless.
Yeah, and
So
we don't want to wait longer than you need to wait either. The
Right.
second that it's motionless, we're saying press.
Yeah. Here's Aaron, 67.5 kilos.
Easy there. Let's see what the judges say.
Very fast press command.
Yeah. 3 white lights. The hard thing about bench for us here is that sometimes when there's yellows, we can kind of see the heels from here, like our direction and
Yeah.
chief referees. But like butt, you can't really see unless it's like egregious. So sometimes we might get some yellow lights that we don't know exactly what happened, and it was most likely either their butt going up a bit, seeing some air there, or their heels.
Yep.
Or even the command.
This brings out Gabby. She is taking 75 kilos, 165 pounds for her opening attempt. You saw her shake her head as she walked out. That was just signaling to our handoff guy she does not need assistance.
That was so smooth. Such an easy opener. 3 white lights. What we're also probably not going to see much of is red lights for bench. They're very rare, and it's because that's when you either aren't touching your chest via, like, there's air, or you're touching, like, your belt, like, you're not even your chest. It's like your stomach touching your belt. So, but we don't see those much.
One interesting thing about USAPL lifting is the handoff that you can receive has to be from one of our spotters and loaders. It cannot be your coach. It cannot be your friend, where some federations allow. USAPL is a little more picky, just to make sure all of our lifters are getting the exact same treatment.
Yeah.
There was
3
one.
white lights.
3 white lights, 75 kilos, was successful. We are jumping all the way up to 90 kilos. This is taking us to 198 pounds for Nicholas. Nicholas went 3 for 3 on the squat, looking to keep that momentum going here into the bench press. Taking a second to tell the handoff person exactly how he wants his handoff. If you are taking a handoff, that is very important to do, because not every lifter likes the same handoff. Some people like a little more help out of the rack. Some people want just a little bit of help and more stability. Do you want the bar over your chest? Do you want it over your rib cage? All of those things can impact how well you can bench press as well.
It almost looked like he started bringing the bar back a little bit, but I can't quite tell. That might have been it there. It's kind of hard to see from our POV. We can see it in the replay, though. So, see, he got that press command, but see how the bar is kind of moving back, it seemed, before the rack command? It was probably that yellow card of missing that rack command. Because I don't think his butt came up.
Yeah, it didn't seem like
It
it.
was definitely that.
All right, we've got Nicholas coming out. He is also going to be taking 90 kilos. Ooh, 97.5 kilos. My bad. This is taking us to 215 pounds. Sterling had a little bit of a tough start on squat today, so we're looking to pick up some momentum here. Oh, I think we jumped the rack command there.
Yep, that was our yellows there. Also in the beginning, if you see him shuffling his feet, those side referees are waiting till his feet are planted on the ground, his knees are locked, his butt's on the bench to get that start command, or to put their arms down so he can get the start command.
This is Christian taking 105 kilos, 231 pounds.
And
The refs say.
3 white lights. A little bit slower.
Yeah, I was going to say. A
for
lot
a
of these
third.
benches are a little bit slower than I would
Yeah.
expect for openers.
Sometimes that happens when it's like your first meet.
Yeah.
Sometimes we aren't like, especially with bench, it's kind of scary. You're like, you don't see anybody and you're listening for a command. So sometimes the nerves can get to you. And also sometimes like you just don't know the jumps you really
Yes.
take.
Yes. Also, bench is harder.
Yeah.
Objectively harder. So what one day could feel really light, the next day might not.
Exactly.
And the difference of 2.5 kilos is a make or miss a lot of times.
yeah.
So
I take 2.5 kilo
Yeah.
jumps. So
all right, we're bringing out Sean Johnson here, 142.5 kilos, looking to bench press 315 pounds. He also had a little bit of a rough start this morning, so looking to pick up some momentum here. Not sure if you guys saw, but they did slide some plates on the floor, so he did ask for blocks under his feet. That is legal. Helps bring that floor up a little bit. You're going to have spotters and loaders holding those plates, making sure it's not moving. But they are not holding his feet. John is opting for a very close grip. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
So 2-1, not no lift. it's that command at the end there. But he has the strength. It was a little bit slow, but it's like dad strength.
Yeah.
With the close grip, like
Yes.
it's a true grind dad strength.
I think he definitely has the strength to come out and hit that again.
Yeah.
We
I'm
just
hoping
really
he retakes the same
Yes.
weight.
we just really need to make sure these lifters know to wait for the rack command.
Yeah.
An important thing to note for lifters is that the spotters and loaders will help you back into the rack.
So honestly, you can kind of just like hold it at the top,
Yep,
and then they'll bring
that
it
is
back for you.
exactly
That's
what I do.
Yep.
I do it at the top of a squat. I do it at the
I was
top
gonna
of a
say
bench.
squat too.
I wait until they force me into the rack. That way I'm not missing the command. I'm not hearing someone in the crowd say something.
Especially at a national level meet,
Yeah.
it's so loud.
Yeah.
You can barely hear it.
All right, here's Christian taking 150 kilos, 330 pounds.
That looked textbook to me.
Yeah.
Yep, 3 white lights.
One little fun fact about Christian is he was also our heaviest squatter of this first flight.
He's just lifted a lot today.
Yeah. Quite an impressive lifter. All right, we are starting second attempt squats. Sorry, second attempt benches. We are not
The
squatting
way
anymore.
I didn't even clock that.
Andrew is going to be taking 60 kilos, 132 pounds.
On that bench, you can't really see it. There's like where his leg is blocking it right now. On the other side there is like a little pole where it's like right by your heels to like, hold up the bench. Your feet can't touch. You can't touch the bench. It can be on the ground, but it just can't touch the bench as well. Well,
Looked good to me.
and the judges say 2-1 good lift. So I think that left referee called on the commands. Commands is a big thing today, especially with novice lifters. It's just a bit. It's hard to like think about it when you haven't practiced with commands.
Yeah.
You have to like wait for the rack command.
I will say, even as a seasoned lifter myself, I anticipate the commands, and there has been a time or two that I have moved the bar like right as they say it instead of waiting. You get a gift every now and then. You get called every now and then. It just is part of the game.
Yep, agreed. My first meet ever, I missed I think 3 lifts, one for each type of lift, and not even the all openers, but I missed 3 lifts on commands.
Yep.
So I get it.
Aaron's taking a pretty big jump here, 5 kilos, which doesn't sound like a lot, but
But
on
for
a bench press.
Yep.
She made it move
Nice
like it
move.
was an opener, honestly. It looked really good.
That probably could have been an opener for her. I wonder what she'll do for her third. I'm excited to see.
All right, here's Gabriella coming out, 80 kilos, also opting for a 5 kilo jump. Gabby is looking very strong on the day.
She needs this too. Like, she works so hard. She goes to my gym.
Does she?
Yes, she's awesome. She works so hard, and she has not always been blessed with good meets. So I'm so glad to see this, knock on wood. She deserves it.
4 for 4 so far.
Yeah.
Looking to keep that going with 176 pounds. Beautiful.
So smooth.
So Gabby
And
does
through
have
highlights.
Gabby does have a really wide hands on the bar, really wide grip. That is totally legal. There is a spot on the bar that you have to make sure your index finger is covering, like at max.
It's called like the ring.
Yeah.
So I believe it's like 1.81 or 82 meters.
I have no idea.
In between. I'm oddly okay with numbers sometimes.
Yep.
But it's not 1.8. That
Maybe.
I want to search that up, actually. But I did know that number by heart for the longest time. Let's see. Juan. Oh.
82.5 kilos. Oh.
Oh. So that little bobble had some downward motion. Let's see what the judges did see that. So unfortunately, he missed it on blue cards all around.
Those are always so hard because I'm in my head as an athlete. I'm like, I did more work why it doesn't not count.
Yeah.
But a lot of it is for the safety of the lifter.
Yeah.
And just for the spotters and loaders to know when to grab the bar. If that bar does show downward motion, they are able to grab it at any point in time
Yeah.
after that to keep everyone safe. A lot of times that downward motion at any point means that you are missing the lift, that the strength is not there, that you are out of position. So he will have the ability to come out and hit that for a third attempt.
1.32
meters. She pulled up the whole rule book
yeah.
for you guys.
So I was like, it's not 8, it's 3. In my head, it was like such a 3 and 8 look so similar.
They do.
In my brain. So that he's just waiting for his heels to be on the ground to get those arms down so that he can get the start command.
So the head ref will wait, I believe it's 3 seconds of the lifter being in what they assume is their correct start position. After 3 seconds, the head ref will call replace if there's something that is not correct.
Unfortunately, he missed that second.
As
but
someone
he
who
still
is
has one more chance.
As someone who has had a really long start command before my rep, which is kind of like what he had to hold it, replace it, restart it. That's a lot of effort on a heavy lift, especially a bench press. So hopefully that third attempt, we're able to unrack it successfully the first time, get a fast start command, and then be able to hit that third attempt. Here's Sterling, 97.5 kilos. Again, I'm going to say patience, patience, patience. Yeah, I think that time we missed. Looks like we missed the press command.
Yeah.
So the bar did touch his chest, but he did not wait for the head ref to say press. So if you watch here, the head ref's going to drop his arm. He presses the bar before the head ref starts that arm back up.
Yeah.
So the timing was just a little bit too soon. He did wait for the rack command, though.
Yeah, and also a thing with those types of lifts, sometimes when you kind of bring your chest in with the bar and you shoot it up, that can be a heave, and that's a yellow card as well. Also with him, those elbows in the beginning, I mean, the chief referee didn't call blue, but let's say both of the side referees put their arms down and the chief referee does not believe that the arms are locked, he can then, he still has to put his arm down and give the command, but he can call blue later. Let's see, Christian.
110 kilos, 242 pounds.
3 white lights.
Beautiful lift. I would be interested to know if Sterling is coming from a different federation, because he does look like a seasoned lifter. Like, he knows how to handle himself on the platform. We're just having a few of those things that in some federations is okay, some federations is not okay. And so I wonder if there's just kind of like if he's coming from a different federation, a different difficulty transferring to USAPL rule book. That's
kind of the hard thing about transferring federations is people don't tend to, unfortunately, read the whole rule book. I mean, it is 82 pages, so it is a bit a lot, especially when you're transferring and you've maybe already read another federation's rule book. But we do have a lot of rules that are just there for the lifter's sake. And then also our doping control rules as well are a bit different. That's the great thing about USAPL is we are the choice for your drug-tested federation. Come on, Sean.
All right, here's Sean retaking that 142.5 kilos. Hold it. That looked good to me.
3 white lights. Thank goodness.
We heard the crowd get really loud for that one. That was his first successful lift of the meet, so it is a very exciting moment for him. It did look like a heavy lift, so we'll see if he does opt to go up or if he is going to kind of call it there and get ready for deadlift. But we will see. 157.5 kilos on the bar will bring out Christian. I did just attempt to look up Sterling on Google, but for powerlifting. And I did not see anything. So this might be his first meet. It might be that he's just under a different name or that I didn't see it in my very quick search. But some of his movement patterns remind me of other federations. So Christian getting himself set, opting for a self handoff. Natalie, do you like a self handoff or are you a handoff girly?
I need a handoff.
Are you?
I'm a handoff girly. I just think, my range of motion is a lot bigger now, but it used to be like so small that, let's see here. Very smooth.
Yeah. Heavy but not hard is what I like to say.
I like that. Let's see what the judges say once the lights cooperate. Or the lights won't cooperate. Looks like a good lift. Yep. But my range of motion used to be so small that when your range of motion is so small, it's almost like you're doing the same amount of effort to unrack the bar than to press. But it just, me personally, I love a lift off. It helps me a lot. But now my range of motion, unfortunately, is so much bigger than what it used to be.
I am a self lift off girl. I like to have full control of the bar. I don't want anyone's input. I want to be, if I'm going to miss a lift, I want it to be because I messed up, not because somebody else gave me a funky handoff.
Have you ever been yeeted off the bench?
No.
Oh, I have. Somebody has given me airtime. Like, they picked me up off the bench.
67.5 kilos for third attempt for Andrew. Big strong push. Ooh. All three of his attempts looked the exact same.
Yeah.
Oh.
If we can get that color card. It's like flashing.
So unfortunately, that was a no lift.
I think his foot went up. I don't know about his butt too, but
it did kind of look like it was
right foot
twisting a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's understandable though about lift offs because some people, if they do too much of one or too little of one, it's like your bench almost like part of what makes you either get it or not is the handoff.
Yes.
So
a bad handoff will make you lose a lift real fast.
Exactly.
Yeah. This is Aaron, 77.5 kilos.
Do you have an arch with your bench?
Of course. The bigger the arch, the better.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Aaron.
Oh, she's pressing. Oh.
What a grind.
Yeah, so you saw the head ref there call replace. That was a good call. It was a good effort.
Yeah.
What you saw from Aaron there, though, was one arm locking out first. You are allowed to do that.
Yeah.
You can lock out uneven. You can lock out one side and then do the press at the other side. But what we cannot see is the entirety of the bar move back down.
Yeah. And you can also, oddly enough, you can have your hands uneven as well.
Yeah.
You could have one of your fingers be touching the ring, the other not. As long as at least your index finger is touching the ring on both sides, you're golden.
Yeah. I will say back to the
not touching the ring, but be inside that 1.31 meters. Exactly.
According to my calculations.
Pushes up glasses.
82.5 kilos for Juan. This is 181 pounds. Ooh, he's fighting.
Oh, that's a good grind.
Yeah.
One. And 3 white lights.
Especially after a missed second attempt to come back and hit third. Yeah, he's going on a marathon now.
Yeah.
Back to our conversation about handoffs and no handoffs. I will say, I briefly switched federations, and when I did switch federations, I then had to hit elbow depth, and I did take a handoff then, and I think it's because the workload is longer, so it's harder, so I want that assistance. So I do understand.
Yeah, I would not be able to hit elbow depth.
Yeah, it was not fun.
Oh, gosh. That's why USAPL is just the best.
All right, we've got Gabby coming out, 85 kilos, 187 pounds. She was successful in her second with 80. Oh, yeah, it's moving. Beautiful.
Let's go, Gab. Let's see what the judges say. 3
Go
white
work, Gab.
lights.
Woo!
Oh, I'm so happy for her.
6 for 6. Couldn't ask for better.
Yeah.
All right, we've got Nicholas coming out.
She's also been rehabbing. She's been like, I think it's her back that she's had some back stuff. We go to the same PT.
Okay. I'll be interested to see how Deadlift's
Shout
going.
out, Kevin.
Yeah.
He's awesome. But yeah. So I'm glad that she's so far looking like she's feeling good today.
Yeah. We've got Nicholas retaking 90 kilos. We
Hope he
need
had
him to
a
get
Rice
this.
Krispie or something.
Hopefully.
Come on. Yeah.
I think Spotter and Loader took that
Let's watch.
on the re-rack. Granted, it was a funky. He did start to re-rack, and then he stopped, and then it was just a lot happening.
Wish you could zoom into
Yeah, figure out exactly what happened there. Because he is strong enough for it. We just really need that patience at the lockout.
Yeah, I wish it would have been easier with things like that. When that happens, it's always nice to have a jury.
Yes.
But
that typically doesn't happen at local meets.
Yeah.
So.
And I mean, the chief referee can grant him a relift.
Yep.
If they were to say that it was them taking it too soon or anything like that, but in this case,
yeah,
it's unlikely. And as we're looking at it right now, like nothing's happening on our screen, so we'll see.
It does look like they're talking, so I'm not sure if they're. I'm not sure who they're talking about or what they're talking about.
Yeah.
But it does look like the bar's loaded for the next person, and they're just kind of chatting to figure out details. So I'll be interested to see.
And if they were to do a relift, because we might not have any today, if they were to do a relift, that would be at the end of the round. And this is like thirds on bench. We don't even have to worry about like timing for his next attempt, because that is his last. But let's say it was his second attempt and he needed a relift and he was one of the first few for the next round. He would be given a time allowance based on finger up again. But like, let's say he was like the last one, he's gonna get a 3-minute time allowance to get those 3 extra minutes.
Yeah. So what happened there is actually Sterling timed out. Sterling did not come out for his third attempt. So not sure. I hope everything's okay. I hope there was no injury or anything. And maybe he just decided to.
Yeah, and we'll see if he even is coming back for deadlifts too.
Yep. All right, now we've got out Christian, 117.5 kilos. This is 259 pounds. He's gone 5 for 5 so far, so looking to finish out bench with a perfect 6 for 6 day so far. Fight. Oh, it's going back down. Good effort. Call it the commentator's curse.
Yep.
I should know better by now. All right, Sean Johnson is loading 5 more kilos than his second attempt, taking him to 147.5 kilos. I can hear him in the back over there, and he said, when it gets heavy, I'm just going to push harder. And, like, yes. I think I need to get that, like, tattooed on my forehead.
Perfect.
Because, like, that's literally the name of the sport. Not the name, but that's literally the point. So I love it. The simple terms, the better.
You know what people need to do? They need to get, like, headbands where you can then see it for bench. Because, like, think of it, it's, like, right there. Right?
Yeah.
Imagine you had an upside-down headband, and you can just, like, read stuff. Like, imagine I could take his head, since he's bald, I could write on his head.
When it gets heavy, just push harder.
Yeah, he should write that on his head.
Come on. Push harder. Push harder. Oh, he pushed harder, but I think I saw up, down. Let's see what the refs have to say. 3 white lights.
3 white lights.
Good thing my eyes do not count for him for today. What a beautiful third attempt.
My hands flew to my head.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, my God.
My hands started sweating for him. So.
Yeah. But hey, 3 white lights.
I'm going to have to chalk up for commentary. All right, we've got Christian coming up, 160 kilos. This will be our final attempt for flight A. Bench press. The other thing I was going to say about the short little messages to self, push harder when it gets heavier, is I'm very much lift caveman style, meaning the less words, the better. So that's why I thought that was absolutely incredible. 352 pounds. Let's go, Christian. He looks locked in. Got that start command.
Push. Just lock in.
Just lock in,
Christian. 3 white lights. Let's go.
That's a beautiful attempt. I want to know who his coach is.
Yeah.
He is an impressive lifter.
Yeah.
There was so much textbook execution in that lift.
Did he? I think I'm. Ew. I almost Nobody knows why I just like winced. I almost like didn't pull it up correctly. I guess he doesn't have a team on here.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Have to look him up on Instagram. All right, we've got William coming out for his opening attempt bench at 90 kilos. We are opening up the second flight of lifters with 198 pounds. That means from here on out, every single one of our lifts will be 198 pounds or heavier.
Three white lights. Looks pretty good to me.
All right, we've got Robert, 125 kilos. Wow, we are all the way up to 275 pounds already.
Wow. Maybe I'll bench that one day.
Christian is private. I don't know who his coach is.
We can't stalk his
I can't
coach.
stalk him. Actually, oh no, that's
But he
yeah.
goes to what?
Wait,
what's
he
the
has a
one?
he has a powerlifting page.
Oh, bet.
All right,
Yeah, we
Robert,
can
125 kilos.
Robert in our blue match in the background. And 2-1. He has the type of lift where I'm a bit scared that he's gonna start heaving. Oh.
This is not recent.
Oh. We're stalking him, guys.
I am stalking his page. That was his most recent post. Christian, I'm going to need you to post a little bit more.
Yeah, we can't stalk you when you're not posting.
Come on, Daryl. 127.5 kilos, 281 pounds.
Amazing.
You can hear
Three
Rachel in
white
the back.
lights.
Rachel in the back saying, hold it.
And you can
So he
see her
doesn't-
passing through. I
yeah.
love her outfit. What a good little meat director outfit.
His coach that he had tagged, I think, is no longer on Instagram.
Or you're blocked by this
Or I'm
random
blocked, yeah.
person.
That I've never met before.
Yeah.
Anyway. Come on, David. 130 kilos. We are up to 286 pounds.
I don't know if we said this, but I'll say it. Yep, three white lights. I'll say it in a second. I don't know if we've said this, but it used to be a rule where you couldn't have your head come off the bench.
Correct.
But now, luckily, it's not a rule anymore. Which soon, in a little under a month from now, we're going to have the NGB or National Governing Board meeting where there's going to be a lot of rule proposal changes. And if you're watching this and you're going to Raw Nationals or you're in the Lombard or Chicago area and you want to come watch the National Governing Board, that is open to all members to watch. And that's on Monday after Raw Nats is over.
135 kilos. This is 297 pounds.
Looked easy to me. 3 white lights.
I was going to say, I think his bench is just like a squat where there's effort, but it does not equal strength.
Yeah.
Sorry, speed does not equal effort.
Oh, I literally...
I was trying to think of a better way to say it.
Right over my head.
Joseph taking 135 kilos as well. We are keeping the bar at 297 pounds.
Do we think his last name is Pidgeot? Pidgeot?
Yeah.
Pidgeot.
Pidgeot.
I should never be an announcer because I botch every single name ever.
Same, and I have a difficult name. I get my first name and my maiden name and now my last name all mixed up all the time.
That's going to be, oh gosh.
Nobody knows any of my names. It's fine.
Hey, you.
Yeah.
Her name is Brandeis, by the way. I mean, we said that, but you might not remember.
Yeah. At USAPL Raw Nats, the first one that I went to, they called me Brains Dean. And I was like, that is not even close to any of my names.
Wow.
Brains and Brandis. Dean and Di. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know how they did
So
that.
we're just going to stick with first names. And if your first name is hard and we mispronounce it, I really do apologize.
Yeah.
This is Henry, 142.5 kilos, 314 pounds. You blink and you miss it.
Yeah. It's like a squat. Like, and that would have been so good if it's just like the depth thing. But
yeah.
He's strong. We can tell that he's a strong lifter.
Yeah.
He's going to come back and do another meet, and he's going to, like, sink his squats, and it's going to fly. Like, all the way it's going to fly. And now we get to watch everything else fly.
Right. There's, like, more rules on bench, but it's also more typical rules.
Yeah.
Like, depth can just be a hard thing to find if you're just coming
yeah.
from general strength training into powerlifting.
Yeah. And meanwhile, like, with bench, the thing that people are looking for is, like, the bar being motionless, but with that you get a command to tell you.
Yes.
So it's not like you have to guess if the bar has become motionless or not.
Yeah. Cedric, 145 kilos, 319 pounds.
3 white lights.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Adding an additional 5 kilos, taking us to 150 kilos, 330 pounds. On a bench press.
You know whose name is hard sometimes is, like, you can't really see him, but all the way to the left of your screen, you see that arm. His name's Tom, but it's spelled Thom. So people will say Thom, but it's Tom. So
I would definitely announce him as Thom.
1 million. I think I've called him that.
Yeah.
So I also just call people the wrong name sometimes. Did that at my graduation on Thursday. I screamed somebody's name. I said Matt, or no, I said Ben. Their name's Matt.
Anthony looks to be successful with 150 kilos.
3 white lights.
Beautiful.
I'm not surprised.
We are upping the bar, you guys, to 200 kilos. 440 pounds for Kyle Swoll.
Hello to all my friends that are watching this to hear me commentate. And for Rachel's meet.
Sometimes I forget when I'm talking on here that people are listening.
Yeah.
Like, it just feels like we're chatting.
We're just chatting.
440 pounds. I want you guys to not forget that Kyle is a junior lifter.
Just drop.
Take it from him, yeah.
Just take it.
They let him fight for that for a long time after it came back down.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
So that was a
The
mislift.
second there was downward motion.
Yeah, they should have grabbed it.
Like, since it was like a struggle type of downward motion, I would have just grabbed it. With
Yeah.
all that weight,
Head ref call
too.
replace.
Oh my god,
Take.
yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to mess around with 200 pounds over someone's chest. I mean, 200 kilos.
Exactly.
200 pounds either, but
Yeah.
that was 440.
Yeah.
All
Our
right.
heaviest bench
Yeah.
by a lot.
Yes. Opening benching more than most people squatted.
We need Kyle to just clutch up again on a second.
Yeah.
Just redo the first and
Yeah.
clutch up on the second.
Yep. All right, William is up 95 kilos, taking us over 200 pounds for every single attempt from here on out. 209 pounds on the bar. Strong attempt.
Wow.
Good fight.
Yeah.
He stuck with that attempt really well.
3 white lights. It was like shaking in the sense of like grind, but not too slow of a grind.
Yes.
So small little jump for the third. I feel like he's golden.
We'll see, yeah. I was going to say, I wouldn't go up more than 2.5, and that's
Yeah,
exactly
and
what they did.
Yep.
So
Right
in-
as we said it.
Yeah.
too.
If you guys want to, you can follow along on Lifting Cast. It is on liftingcast.com under the 2026 USAPL, USA Powerlifting Wolf Den Memorial Classic.
What I do when I'm watching meets is I'll have my YouTube pulled up and I'll swipe out of it. So then it's like in the, what's the frame called? You know, when you can have
Picture
other
in
apps?
picture.
Yes, that. So then you can still hear us and see it and then have Lifting Cast pulled up. So I do every time. Let's go, Robert. 3 white lights.
132.5 was successful. 292 pounds. 135 kilos on the bar. This will bring out Daryl. I'm glad I didn't try to say his last name because I would have said it wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Because for some reason in my head, the T was after the EA, so it was like Matt Eater. But that's not what his last name is. Anyway, this is Daryl, 135 kilos.
Love.
A
3
wonderful
white
attempt.
lights. Yep.
I will say, while I would have said it completely wrong, at least I had the right letters.
Yeah.
Because when they said my name, there was so many wrongs. It's just a funny joke now. I still have friends that call me Brainstein, even though that was like 5 years ago. It's fine.
Brainstein.
Yeah.
What's that?
It was way more than 5 years ago because it was before COVID. Well, I've been powerlifting a
Wow.
long time.
Unk? What the kids
Yeah,
say
Unk.
now? Unk?
Yeah. Am I officially Unk status?
Help. Oh my gosh.
All right, this will bring out David. Sorry, our lifting cast is a little bit slow to update there. It looks like they might be having an issue on the system because it's
Yeah.
seeming that the refs'
always
phones
the
are also
hardest
not
part.
updating. Yeah.
Poor Rachel. Rachel, you're doing great. You're doing great, sweetie. That's the hardest part about me directing is you can't control the Wi-Fi.
Yes.
It's so tough.
There it goes.
Yippee, yippee, yippee.
Bar is loaded for David, 137.5 kilos.
Let's go, Dave.
303 pounds. Two to one? Oh, 2-1, no lift.
Yeah.
They juked us out there. Flashed up a white light, but it was really a red. But that is okay. He's still got one more attempt to come back and make that. I am surprised at the number of lifters we have seen today lifting their head up off the bench.
Yeah. I don't see that much at all. Thank goodness, like, we got rid of that rule.
Yeah.
I feel like that's almost as bad as, like, bench depth with something. Or elbow depth, I meant. But
I will say, as a lifter who has a big arch, I don't understand the benefit of it because if I lift my head, my arch comes down.
yeah.
But I think it can be beneficial for the lifters that don't have a high arch
Yeah.
and rely a little more on
And it's
pec
always
strength.
equipped. It's equipped lifters.
Yeah.
They always have their head up. Like,
That's true.
I feel like 9 times out of 10. 3 white lights. Yeah, 9 times out of 10 for equipped lifters. I feel like they always have their head up.
Yeah.
And equipped is like the OG powerlifting.
Yes.
So if you're not, like, if all these equipped lifters all don't want to compete, like, you're missing out on, like, the OG powerlifting.
I think a lot of that head coming up, too, is a range of motion thing because that suit is so tight. That shirt is so tight
Oh
that you,
my
like,
gosh,
can't get
yeah.
the bar down to your chest
Yeah.
without changing position a little bit. But this is Joseph, 142.5 kilos, 315 pounds.
Wow. That was a very second.
Yeah.
2 to 1. So if you see that left elbow there,
It was from the
I think
side
it
ref,
was-
too.
maybe in the beginning.
Maybe.
I don't really know. Because I thought she put her arm down.
Yeah.
So,
I'd be interested to know what that call was for. But like we said, it's hard to tell from the side. We can't tell the side angles from where we are, so.
yeah.
Cedric, 152.5 kilos, 336 pounds. Oh, did not wait for that start command.
Unfortunate. And he knows it too.
Yeah.
Sometimes that just happens. If you have to think about the command and then you, like, suddenly don't think,
Yes.
you just go, it just
Yes.
gets a bit hard.
But also, like we said, it's one of those things that you have to practice.
Yeah.
Because it's not something you naturally do, is like listen for someone else's voice. A lot of times we're used to having headphones in.
Yeah. And if you don't practice, like, let's say your coach doesn't, like, go to the same gym as you.
Yeah.
Have just somebody in the gym give you commands. Even if it's just, like, start, and even if it's just anything. Like, anything is better than, like, no practice at all, in my opinion. But maybe don't ask just anybody for a handoff because they might eat you off the bench.
Yes. Beautiful.
Amazing.
100
Hamburger.
Yeah, 157.5 kilos is successful. Keeping 157.5 kilos on the bar. Bring out Henry.
If you combined Henry's name with, what was it, Anthony's name, their last names could be Hamburger. To combine.
That's so funny. 157.5 kilos. Self handoff.
Wow. And with a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, okay.
I don't know if it was
So-
a lot of weight for him.
Yeah. So, like, Henry, are we gonna ever
Right.
add weight to the bar?
Right.
Ever? Come on, Kyle. Swole. He needs to make this swole.
Yeah, I don't
Kyle.
know what happened on that first one because it looked like he lost it on strength.
Yeah.
So I hope it was just something funky. Maybe he gripped the bar in a different position.
Come on, swole Kyle.
I can like see him through the crack in the banners.
Oh my God. Aw.
Let's go, Kyle. 200 kilos on the bar, 440 pounds. Let's find that strength. Get in your groove.
I'm gonna cry.
Be interested to know here what him and his coach are talking about.
Yeah, that's literally what I was just about to say.
That one was a nice fast press command. Seemed in control on the descent. We'll see. This is third attempt bench presses. So we are finishing up our final flight of benchers here. Bar is loaded for William. We have 97.5 kilos on the bar. This is 214 pounds. I'll give it to him. 215 pounds. I feel like a 0.95 can round up.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh. That was a good effort.
Yeah, and he only made a 2.5 kilo jump.
Yes.
So he didn't lose much of anything on his
Correct.
total, which is great. Like, let's say you made a 10 kilo jump and missed it, and you lose 10 kilos on your total.
Yep.
But that way he didn't lose, like, anything.
Yeah.
Come on, Rachel.
He gave us everything he
Come on,
had on
Rachel's
second.
athlete. Look
And
at
we
Rachel.
even said that on his second attempt, or that it was heavy.
Yeah.
So
We knew he was going to make a 2.5 kilo jump.
Yes.
But
let's go, Daryl. 137.5 kilos. This will officially take him into the 300 pounds on the platform. Oh, good fight. Wasn't even that sticky.
yeah,
Good bench press.
3 white lights. He, like, unracked it so fast. He
Yeah.
laid down, bam, off the bar, or off the rack.
Yeah, I barely had time to switch screens before he was going. Got David coming up, retaking his 137.5 kilos. We talked a little bit earlier about how athletes have a full minute. That minute does start when the head ref says bar is loaded. So it does not start when they walk out. It does not start when they step on the platform. It is 1 minute from bar is loaded to receive that first command. $137.5 kilos. He's fighting.
Wow. And 3 white
3
lights.
white lights. I was going to say it looked good to me.
He waited for the commands. He did everything. Love it. He also has a very wide stance on bench,
Yes.
too.
Yes.
I think he just has long legs or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Robert coming out with 142.5 kilos, taking us up to 315 pounds. At a normal gym, at a Globo gym, as some people call it, with the pound plates, this would be 3 45-pound plates on either side. So this is a strong bench press here. Ugh.
So
Good catch from the spotters and loaders. Looks like maybe he got a pet cramp. Something going on over there. As he did kind of sit up and grab his chest a little bit. All right, we've got Dominic coming out. He is loaded up 142.5 kilos. This is, again, 315 pounds. He did take a small jump from his second to his third.
honestly, like, if things are not feeling the best, that's, like, such a good way to go. He does have such a good coach, though, so
Yes.
I'm not
Yes.
surprised that was their call.
Yeah.
Oh, well, so,
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
yeah, that was,
I think he probably has about 10 kilos left.
right?
But who knows? Maybe on the second one he cramped. Maybe on the second one he didn't feel great.
Yeah.
So they
You never
opted for
know.
the safe option.
Exactly. Better safe than sorry.
Yep. Those 2.5 kilos in the plus, right? Adding those 2.5 kilos is a lot better than making a 5 or 7 kilo
Did you
jump.
pop her head in?
Yeah. A 5 or a 7 kilo jump and missing out on all those kilos.
Exactly.
All right, we've got Joseph coming out, 147.5 kilos, 325 pounds.
go. 3 white lights.
Woo! Got Cedric coming out for 157.5 kilos. Now, I am interested to see what happens here because he did miss his second attempt, opt to go up anyway. Sometimes it pays off. Sometimes it doesn't. Let's see what happens here. Does look like he missed on some sort of commands or something. I don't remember myself, so we will see.
I think he was maybe the rat.
I think it was the start command.
Oh, right. Yep, that's exactly what it was.
It was
Because
a fast.
wasn't the press. He
Correct.
wasn't the one that did the press.
Got that start command. Waited for press. Oh, man. A little bit heavy on the day. He is still successful with his opening attempt, so he does still have the ability to register a total.
Yep.
Got Anthony coming out for 162.5 kilos, 358 pounds. I want you to know that now that when I see his last name, I'm going to think of hamburgers.
Sorry.
Let's go, Anthony. 358-pound third attempt.
I hope the whole hamburger fam is watching this from home right now.
He has had a perfect day so far.
In my head, I read it as hamburger burger.
Let's go, Anthony. Beautiful bench. Ugh. Man, it is such a pretty bench. It just hits a wall. Great effort, Anthony. Commentators curse yet again. Maybe I should just not
Such a beautiful
say anything. Take the key and lock it up. Sorry, if you can't tell, I work in pediatrics.
Oh, yeah.
So I literally live on kid songs. And Disney movies. That's all I'm made of.
Disney movies.
Let's go, Henry. 167.5 kilos. Bar is loaded. He has 369 pounds on the bar. Okay. That was so fast.
3 white lights.
Call him a cover girl. Easy breezy, beautiful. Let's go, Kyle. Kyle needs this lift to stay
Come
in
on,
the meet.
Kyle. Be swole.
Find that strength from somewhere. I am sending you all of my bench strength, which typically is a lot, but right now it's just going to be everything I have. I have not benched in quite a while.
I am sending you none of my bench strength because it's all gone.
Let's go, Kyle. Everyone in the crowd is behind him.
You can probably hear it.
Yeah, you can definitely hear it. We are behind you, Kyle. Let's go.
Come on.
Let's go, Kyle Swole. 440 pounds.
Take your
We
time.
need this lift to stay in the meet.
Oh my God. I'm gonna cry.
Tough way to have bench, but he was successful with a huge squat. So let's refine that energy from that huge squat for deadlifts. Let's keep ourselves moving. We will be back again in about 10 minutes for the deadlift. Woo-hoo. Everybody, welcome back to the 2026 USAPL Wolf Den Memorial Classic. We have successfully completed all of our squats, all of our benches, and we are now headed into the life of the party, aka deadlift.
Yeah.
I am not a deadlift girl, so life of the party is bench for me, but typical
so
powerlifting
real.
me. This is
Yeah.
where the party gets started.
Yeah.
This is where we see a lot of the heaviest lifts of the day. We see the athletes putting everything they have left back on the platform because they have nothing to save their energy for now.
And it's fun. Like, all you have to do is pick it up.
Just pick it up. When it gets heavier, when it gets heavy, push harder.
The only command is down. And that's after it's over.
All right, Aaron is out. This is 130 kilos. This is 286 pounds. Opening attempt. With the USAPL, there is no rule on whether you have to do conventional or you have to do sumo.
That is a loud platform.
It is a loud platform.
It's going to get only louder. 3 white lights. Great lift.
I think that's why they say deadlifts are the party. Because it's loud. Parties
Yeah.
are loud.
Yeah.
We are loading the bar up to 142.5 kilos. Still bring out Nicholas.
If you're curious about what your upstairs neighbors are doing, it's this.
Yes. At 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
You know, looked kind of heavy for an opener, but he was successful.
Another thing too with deadlifts is like your walkout, you can be standing up, but you also have to make sure that your knees are locked and your elbows are back, your shoulders are back. Technically, you can have your arms bent, but I don't know why you would want to do a row.
I actually highly recommend you don't.
Yeah.
That's a really good position to put your biceps in to tear them.
I've kind of done that. What's it? It's like a strain or whatever. That was solid. 3 white lights.
147.5 was successful.
I've strained by my bicep.
From deadlifts?
No. Thank God, no. But then
Okay.
they hurt during the
Yes. Yes. And your
Fun
brain.
fact, if you do curls and you start like with your elbows bent and then suddenly one day you switch to starting with completely straight out, that is going to hurt you because that's what happened to me.
Yes.
Well, that was
Whoa. It was very fast, very easy. I will say, as somebody who has lost balance at the top of a deadlift before, typically that happens when the bar is too light.
We also need to just shut up.
Yeah. Multiple times we've, said good lift.
We're like,
And then
"Yay,
they bobble.
easy."
But,
Yeah, you also can't walk around, unfortunately,
Yeah.
with the deadlift.
yeah.
You have to keep your feet in your footprint.
Miss Gab is coming out for 165 kilos, 363 pounds. It's a heavy opener. And I think
It was
she
easy.
didn't get the memo that it's heavy. 'Cause
Yeah.
that was so fast.
Hey, put some weight on the bar. Put some weight on there. Wonder if we're gonna see a 400 plus from her.
I would love that.
I would also love that.
I think she would love it too.
I feel like she's been taking bigger jumps too. So like, is that gonna continue with deadlift? Perhaps.
Would love.
Mm-hmm. I feel like Sean Johnson is like a gymnast's name.
It is.
I didn't make that up.
Nope. From like 2008 Olympics, maybe?
Yeah, I'm hip to that. Love
Sean
her.
Johnson coming out for 165. Nice conventional pull. Be interested to see what the refs have to say here. He was very gentle with putting that bar down. 3 white lights.
Which you gotta control it down, but you don't have to already yell it down or anything like that. But
Some people like to, though, because it helps with their force production.
yeah.
Like it can be a lot on your muscles to go from a max effort concentric movement, pulling the bar, to then just like relaxing everything and putting the bar down.
Very true.
Juan is up 167.5 kilos, 369 pounds.
And 3 white lights. Was Sean the one that you searched up?
No,
could've
I
found-
searched up Sterling.
Okay. I was going to say, I was like, maybe Sean Johnson, maybe he's not in it because he was a gymnast and a woman.
Ah,
And
the conspiracy
That's-
theories.
Yeah.
She
And
was-
that's her now.
Yeah, Sean Johnson was a tiny female.
Yeah. So just like a lot of, and we're a drug tested federation.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I feel like that wouldn't go together.
The
very
conspiracies.
much. Conspiracy theory.
Yeah. Sterling has 170 kilos loaded on the bar.
Is that sturgeon? Like sturgeon with a stir.
I don't know that he's going to come out for this because I don't see him there in the kind of waiting spot, athlete loading zone, if you will.
How many things can we talk about in the next 36 seconds?
I mean, if we wanted to, go for a record, we probably could.
I like that.
Could talk about the almond croissant I just had. That was
Ooh.
phenomenal.
Yes. Are you guys a chocolate croissant, regular croissant, or almond croissant kind of person? Because I personally am a chocolate croissant kind of person.
I love chocolate,
Same.
but I think a croissant is almond.
Understandable. They're good.
Yeah.
I understand it. I have to not think about them too hard, though, because I am cutting.
Maybe we should talk about oranges instead.
Yeah. Oh, my
Something you
God.
can
I had
eat.
never tried an orange until 2 years ago.
What?
I know.
That's
Isn't that crazy?
insane.
I had tried orange for the first time my sophomore year of college, and I just finished college, but I tried it for the first time in my sophomore year apartment at 2 in the morning, and I recorded myself.
All by yourself
Actually-
you tried it?
Yes.
Like nobody was like, here, try this orange?
Yeah, no, it was after work. I
That's
had
crazy.
got off work, and I bought an orange at like midnight. Like
Just
at
on a whim?
Wegmans.
Like you just
Yes,
wanted to?
and
That's
I really
crazy.
wanted to try it, and I tried it for the first time, and it was actually really good.
I love oranges. I have one in the bag right now.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, I love oranges. You know, like I went to Dewey Beach in Delaware for like this like senior bar crawl thing, and we got orange crushes because like the place there is known for it. And I was like, hey, can I have an extra orange? And she handed me a whole thing of orange slices. And she was
Wow.
my favorite person.
Yeah, that's incredible.
It was amazing. I love oranges.
All right,
They're
we're
so
on to
good.
Christian. 230 kilos. Just a small jump
He's
up to
just
230 kilos. This is a 507-pound opener. Whoop.
So he did lose balance, it looked like,
Yes.
unfortunately.
Was not a strength issue. Like I
Yeah.
said before, a lot of times
We
it can
see
be
him flying up.
yeah.
Like,
A lot of times it can be a calf cramp, a
Yeah.
cramp in your calf that can cause you to lose balance. Sometimes it can be that the bar was lighter than you expected, so you over pulled and bobbled back forward.
yeah.
But the way he lost balance, I do feel like that bar was either a little bit in front or is calf cramped. So pretty easy fix for that second attempt.
Yeah.
All right, we're having Erin come out for her second attempt, 140 kilos on the bar, officially over 300 pounds. This is 308 pounds.
And, yep, 3 white lights. Okay, and we'll see what the judges say. 'Cause I don't want to ever, I've seen, it's
Yes.
so unfortunate when commentators be like, that's a good lift, and then it's like, out.
I've been guilty. Because as a commentator, we're watching a lot of things happen at once
Yeah.
with the main goal of telling you guys what's going on,
Yeah. And we're
not
also
deciding if lifts
looking
are
at
good.
lifting class.
Yes.
We're looking at oranges and almond croissants.
Yep.
So we can sometimes miss some things.
Nicholas, 147.5 kilos,
You know what
325
I
pounds.
also just tried is a mango for the first time.
Oh, I
But
love
that was
mango.
very recent. Oh my god, it's so good.
So good.
I wonder if he goes by, what
Ugh.
did they say, Nico?
Oh, yeah,
he
they are
goes by
saying Nico.
One of my friends back home, he just recently like changed his name, but like his name is Nicholas, and he went by Nick for the longest time, and now he's trying to go by Nico. But like that's easy when you're like in elementary school, but now you're like post grad,
Yeah.
and, like, whatever, and like you're just like,
It's a
okay,
hard name
everybody call
change.
me Nico now.
Yeah.
Like I don't see him as a Nico, he's a Nick, you know. go, Christian.
Speaking on mangoes, if I'm down bad, I'll eat the mango skin.
Wow.
Yeah. Sometimes you just need a mango.
The look that he just gave you. Yeah, I have yet to do that.
That's where all the fiber is.
That
Christian.
tends to be how it goes.
Yeah. Christian, 155.
3 white lights. No surprise there. We tend to see, I'd say mostly, for deadlift, it's like usually, if any lift has like greens till it's all just reds from failing, it's deadlift.
Yes.
Because it's not as technical as the rest. Especially bench. Like,
Yeah.
Look at him dancing. You can't.
RTC has been a great dancer this whole time, too.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Andrew is coming out, 167.5 kilos. Missed his first, kind of stutter-stepped, lost his balance at the top. Added a little bit, added a little bit of weight. Woo!
Oh.
So the reason we both kind of stopped there is because Andrew did kind of he didn't control the bar to the floor. He kind of forced the bar to the floor. Which in the USAPL is not allowed.
You cannot accelerate the bar to the ground.
Yes.
And that isn't what the referees saw that he did.
Yes. A telltale sign of that a lot of times is bent elbows.
Yes.
So if the athlete finishes the lockout and then as they're going back down kind of bends their elbows to bring the bar back down, shows that force production. But yeah, but a successful 175 kilos.
Very smooth upward too. 3 white lights.
I think we're going to see it. All she needs is 7.5 kilos more, and she
like,
definitely has at least 10.
I'm like waiting to see what she puts down.
Yeah. Keeping the bar at 175 for Sean Johnson. Come on, Sean.
That was very
Even a smooth fail.
graceful. Yeah.
He kind of hit his limit and then just gently put it back down.
But he got a total. He did not get it.
We had a rough squat.
Yeah. But he got a deadlift is what.
Yep. We got a bench. We got a deadlift. A lot of learning.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of times these local meets are good for. Trying something out, learning a lot, and just being able to then go on to the next one.
Yeah.
With a really good understanding of the sport of powerlifting for the USAPL.
Yep.
180 kilos, as close as you can get to 400 pounds without going over. 396 to lockout.
And 3 white lights. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Christian is retaking his 230 kilos.
Well, at least from Juan, as long as he doesn't not put in an attempt and doesn't want to do it, he's going to be lifting over 400 pounds today.
Yeah, Gab has put in 182.5, which is 402 pounds. So we will see her attempt over 400 on her third. Which is exciting. But this is Christian, 230 kilos, retaking from the first. He lost it at lockout, a little bobble at the top. This is 507 pounds. It's that lockout. Let's see what the refs say.
Yeah.
3 red lights. It is a no lift. So watch it close here. You'll see him kind of bobble at the top. It's really smooth. And we see that teeny tiny little bobble.
Let's see. What is his... So his weight, it doesn't like give me the strong inclination that he did a gut cut or water cut, but sometimes when you cut for a meet,
Yeah.
your leverages just change and it makes you kind of lose balance a little bit.
$232. He is also right at his best deadlift. So it looks like his best deadlift is 232.5, and we are opening at 230 kilos. So it is probably a relatively heavy deadlift.
Yeah.
Strength-wise, it looks solid, but here's Erin. She is taking her third attempt at deadlift, 147.5 kilos. Nice big yell. Helps her break in all the way to the top. 3 white lights.
So with her, if you saw like her knees like bend a little bit, sometimes that can be an inclination. If like the hips shoot under, especially like it's like it. If she uses, pretty much my point is that if she uses her thighs to support the bar, that would be a call. In that, it was very obvious that it wasn't. But sometimes from the front, it's not as easy to tell.
Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick.
Come on, Nick.
Oh, my gosh. I don't know how he got it to the top. 147.5 kilos for that third attempt.
That was
3 white lights.
amazing.
Good grind to end
Some of
his
these
day.
calls are kind of hard to see from the front. Like supporting the bar on the thighs is easier to be able to call on for sure from the sides. But if you're watching from the front, even like you can start to see it from like their knees bending a little bit, but it's really mostly from the sides that you can see it.
Yeah. All right, Christian is up with 165 kilos, 363 pounds. This is a 10-kilo jump from his second attempt.
And he has till the counter hits 0 to just start pulling. He doesn't even need the down command. All he needs to do is have effort going up. Let's go. And, well, once the colors show, eventually, perhaps.
3 white lights. He is happy about that, as he should be. We are upping the bar back to 175 for Sean Johnson. Hoping to find that third gear here.
Get some revenge on 175.
Put it in low and slow, just keep pulling. Let's go, Sean. Oh. I'm surprised he kept it going. He got it to lockout. 385 pounds to lockout. Yeah, I did see up and down. I saw a little bit of ramping.
Yep.
But it was a really good effort. And if you want to talk about pull till you make it or pull till you miss.
Exactly. Oh, and by the way, ramping and downward motion are both a blue card. So if you see that, it could be either one of those two. Oh, Rachel is running.
All right, Gab has 182.5 kilos on the bar. This is 402 pounds. This is a massive pull. This is a huge milestone. Let's go, Gab. Yeah, keep it pulling. Finish. Beautiful.
3 white lights.
Wonderful day for Ms. Gab.
And she got her 400.
She did. She pulled 400 on the platform. She went 9 for 9. You really probably can't ask for a better day.
Yeah.
Her third attempt squat was too easy.
Yeah.
But
you got it.
9 for 9 day is not something a lot of lifters can say they've ever done.
Exactly.
I have done a lot of meets, and only 2 have been 9 for 9. So that is a huge deal.
I think I've only done it once.
It's hard.
I was going to say once or 0.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
My 2 favorite meets are the 2 meets that I went 9 for 9. And I'm not going to say it's causation, but there is a lot of correlation between hitting successful attempts and having a fun meet.
What meets were they?
Come
on, Andrew.
Let's go, Andrew. Let's go, Andrew. Let's go. Let's go. 407 pounds all the way to lockout. He is happy. Refs say good lift. 3 white lights. My 2 9 for 9 meets were Carolina Primetime 3 in 2024. 3? I don't remember. And then the Arnold in 24.
Wow.
I did not do any sort of a cut for that meet, so I lifted as an 84 kilo lifter and hit the the American and world record on bench.
Wow.
187.5 kilos for Juan. 413 pounds.
Three white lights.
So Carolina Primetime 3 was in 2023. And the Arnold that I hit 9 for 9 was 2024.
Did you compete in 2025?
I did, but in Powerlifting America.
That's the unluckiness there.
And now I run.
Same though.
Yeah. I needed a little mental break. Powerlifting is tiring.
That's actually,
Let's go, Christian.
Talked about this.
Yeah. 230 kilos. We know we can get it to lock out. We just really got to see him squeeze those glutes, keep those hamstrings locked in. Beautiful. Looked good to me.
Yes.
3 white lights. There was a little bit of a bar slam, it looked like, but they did not call him. He needed that.
He needed that.
That was a wonderful way to end his day. I wish we could have seen that on the first because he definitely has a lot more strength on deadlift.
Yeah, like I hope Swole Kyle comes back for deadlifts.
Yes. All right, Williams getting 165 kilos added to the bar. This is 363 pounds. Wow. Holy moly.
3 white lights. So he has a lot more in him.
Yes.
That's for sure. We'll get to see those hopefully next
I feel
show.
like you're supposed to warm up in the warm-up room, not on the platform.
Right? Come on, guys. Loving whoever made this playlist.
Yeah, it's not me this time. Travis at our wedding kept going, why do they keep playing bangers? He made the playlist. I'm like, you did this to yourself.
Yeah.
So this playlist is also bangers. Let's go, David. 180 kilos, 396 pounds.
Three white lights.
Cool,
yeah,
calm, and collected.
not to brag or anything, but I have a marathon playlist, and it is freaking amazing.
I might have to follow it. Is it public?
Yeah, I think so.
You're running a
Or
marathon?
I'll make it one. I ran a half marathon a few weeks ago.
Congrats.
Oh my goodness, imagine. Sorry, it came up the thing of join Wolf Jim's Jam, and I could be joining it and play some random songs. How do I?
Here, I'll just
make playlist public.
There you go.
It's public now.
Perfect.
It's called Race Day with the
All right.
dog emoji.
So cute.
Me as a sticker.
Let's go, Dominic. 190 kilos on the bar, 418 pounds.
Well, that. Oh my.
Whoa,
Three white lights.
that felt like a heavy put down.
Yeah. That dog is my profile picture on Instagram
Phenomenal.
now. Yeah.
Cedric adding 2.5 kilos. 2 at the bar hat to make
You
us
should
the
sign up for the Philly
192.
Marathon. Registration opened again today because they got 3,000 more spots.
My miles stop at 4. Let's go, Cedric. 192.5 kilos, 424 pounds.
His arms are very close together, 3 highlights, and that makes it a bit harder to get your shoulders back, but As long as they're back and you get white lights, you're good. But sometimes that can be someone's issue is when their shoulders are forward, they just need to like open their grip a little bit wider.
Joseph does 212.5 kilos on the bar.
And 3 white lights. That was like so good.
Spotters unloading, adding an additional 2.5 kilos to the bar, taking us to 215 kilos. 473 pounds to bring out Robert. Robert has had a really good day so far. He's gone 5 for 6, only missing his third attempt bench. And if you're going to miss a lift, it is most likely that you are going to miss third attempt bench. So we are rocking and rolling.
Same thing with the lifter after him. Both of them only missed their third attempt bench. Three white lights. Surprised he doesn't have blue socks.
Yeah, you would think.
Next meet.
Yeah, we should tell him. Excuse me.
Excuse me. Sir, you need blue socks.
Yeah. Complete the fit.
Yeah.
He deadlifts a lot like he squats. They're very similar
Agreed.
movement pattern.
Agreed.
All right, Anthony is getting ready to come out for 237.5 kilos, 523 pounds. We have 3 opening deadlifts left for this flight B. Three white lights. So he, at the top of his deadlift, puts his chin down, and sometimes that can cause a little bit of a downward movement of the bar. So I think that's kind of what me and At both saw was like, was there a hesitation? Was there a little downward movement? Did he fall forward a little bit?
It's really hard to tell, especially from our angle.
Yes.
It's like a screen.
Yes.
Your angle too. But when somebody picks it up and their shoulders settle, the bar kind of goes down from your shoulder settling, and that doesn't count toward downward motion. But this looked as if he was kind of going forward a little bit.
Yes. Henry was successful with 237.5 kilos as well, which will bring out Kyle Swoll. Loading up 315 kilos. I hope this opener treats him a little better than a squat opener at 315 did. Glad to see him back after a tough bench.
Yeah. Make the most out of the day.
Three white lights. For him, a session like that where you miss your benches, you miss all 3 on strength, there's a lot of knowledge that him and his coach can gather from this.
Yeah.
They might have tried a new peaking strategy. They might have tried a different like just strength building style. There's a lot of things that could have happened. Maybe they peaked too early. Maybe they took off too much load too fast. So all of that is good knowledge for them to have to build into next meets. So it's not always, yes, it's not a great thing to ever bomb out on any lift, but there is a lot of knowledge that can be gained from a tough meet. This is William taking 175 kilos on his second attempt. We are up to 385 pounds.
And 3 white lights. So it looked like Kyle actually competed a lot last year, and this is his first competition of the year. So we'll see if he does any more, maybe in the fall or something. But last year His last meet was Raw Nationals last year.
Which is almost a year ago.
Yeah.
So it's been almost a year since we've seen him on the platform. And at Raw Nats, he benched 202.5 kilos.
And his deadlift third and second
Yeah.
was his deadlift opener today, which is really cool.
David taking 190 kilos.
And 3 white lights.
Up in the bar to 200 kilos, 440 pounds.
I wish I could show everybody that's listening right now my face after I slammed the bar on the ground during my first powerlifting meet for my third.
Come on, Daryl. Looked easy breezy.
Third. Or easy third. Easy
second.
But it's going to be easy third,
Yes.
too. Good thing he has such a good coach.
Cedric coming out 202.5 kilos.
White lights.
Now, if I was handling Cedric, one thing I would tell him is to put a little baby powder on those thighs.
Oh, yeah.
So if you see a lifter come out and they have white on their thighs, it is not chalk, it is baby powder. Or at least it should not be chalk. You can't say it's not.
Oh, that's what I used to.
Yeah.
I would see people have, like, white on their legs, and I would put
Chalk.
chalk.
Yes.
Awful.
So Dominic is a good example here. On his thighs, he most likely has baby powder. That is to help stop resistance of the bar moving up the legs so that we're not getting any of that resting or ramping. On his hands, he has chalk. That is to stop or to create friction, to stop the moisture from his hands, aka sweat, from making him drop the bar.
And I hope that they notice that there are 3 reds on one. Yep, there we go.
Somebody would have stopped him.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. Robert is coming out to 225 kilos, 496 pounds. Speaking to chalk on your thighs, because you thought just the white on the thighs was chalk when you were a younger lifter. There was one meet that I did that I put baby powder on my thighs and then proceeded to smack my thighs. So then I had baby powder on my hands.
Which is really not good for grip.
No, I didn't drop the bar, thank God.
Wow, I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
I don't know how you
I smacked him and then realized what I did, so I tried to wipe my hands on my singlet, but it's only going to do so much.
Yeah.
But I did not drop it, thankfully. Here's Joseph, 235 kilos. Second attempt. 518 pounds to lock out.
Yeah, nobody has baby powder on them. 3 white lights, though.
I've done a block or two with conventional, and I find that baby powder is like a cheat code. Once it gets to your thighs, it just kind of glides right up. But I could also see how that would make it easy to ramp. Just throw your legs under and let it slide. Here's Anthony, 255 kilos, 562 pounds.
I have those socks.
Do you?
Yes.
The gray SPDs?
My only SPD, anything.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like A7. I'm like practically an employee at this point. If you ever get a baby pink singlet, it's because of me. I've been harassing them for a while now. So, unfortunately with that, he did not get the lift. The judge on the right called for ramping, I believe. I wasn't really. I was kind of giggling to myself about A7. So
Yeah, I was a little
kind of-
distracted too, but we'll lock in for his next. He's still got one more attempt.
We'll lock
Looks
in,
like he's
guys.
going to repeat the 255 again. Henry coming out for 257.5.
Oh my!
Oh,
So close.
yeah.
Just that lockout.
A lot of times with conventional, you'll see it faster off the floor, slower at lockout. Sumo will be the exact opposite of that just
Yep.
because of muscle recruitment
Yep.
and length of force production of those muscles. So sumo, you'll typically hear a lot of people queuing for patience off the floor, meaning just keep pushing.
Yep.
Once it breaks the floor, a lot of times you have a lot more strength through those muscles
Yep.
and your glutes and hamstrings to really extend the bar up. Whereas quads are strong enough to push the bar when you're conventional, and then you have to find your glutes to finish the squeeze. So, swole. Mr. Kyle is up 335 on the bar. This is 738 pounds.
So despite everything we just said about sumo, sometimes it happens like that.
Yes.
Especially more of like a froggier stance for him.
Yeah, there's obviously exceptions to the rule.
Yeah.
I am an exception to the rule. If I do not break the bar off the floor right away, it's not coming off the floor, even though I pull a rather wide sumo.
Yeah.
And I will do the same, and I will get the shakes
Yep.
at the
He
top.
can also definitely do this weight, but because he gassed himself
Yes.
probably a lot on squat and bench, it's probably why this is feeling harder for him. Especially with sumo, I feel like I personally get like cooked.
Yeah, sumo is a very technical lift.
Yep.
So if you do fatigue any of those technical muscles
Yep.
and positioning, it's very hard to find that overdrive gear.
Like at the top there, his like glute might
Yeah.
be like really fatigued, and that's why he couldn't lock it out. But like rather when he was picking it up off the floor, his back might not be as fatigued. Like you never know.
William, 187.5 kilos. This is 413 pounds like it was nothing. My goodness
Yeah.
gracious. I think each one of his lifts got easier.
Oh yeah.
He is so happy about that, as he should be.
I think he really wanted to go 3 for 3. He just kept on getting better as it was.
Yes. We went 1 for 3.
Squat, 2 for 3 bench, 3 for 3 deadlift.
Yep. Next up is David, 200 kilos, 440 pounds. David has a lot of fans in the crowd. I can hear him.
That's the only way we know that he's Dave and not David. Come on, Dave.
Smiles.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 3 white lights.
3 white lights.
Nice big yell to the crowd.
Oh, shaking the referee's hands.
Yeah. That's something I always forget to do.
Yeah, in my head I always want to. And
Yeah.
then I give them fist bumps, though, when I do it because I know that my hands are covered
Yes.
in chalk.
Yes. 210 kilos for Cedric. 463 pounds. Come on, finish the pull.
Come on. Ugh,
Oh,
so close. Ended out with 202.5 kilos for deadlift. And what is that? A 522.5 pound total.
Looked like it was just a little bit forward.
Yep.
Up in the bar to 220 kilos for Daryl.
Lifting cast is taking a little bit.
Now, something funky here. Daryl opted for a 15-kilo jump from first to second, and now is taking a 20-kilo jump from second to third.
Yep, made it look like a second.
Yeah, honestly, I'm so confused.
Yeah, right? You normally see a bigger jump from first to second and then smaller
Yes.
second to third. And he not only did the opposite, but made them look easier.
Yeah.
So,
all that to say, Daryl, that was impressive.
yeah.
485 pounds like it was an empty barbell.
Also, we haven't really seen this, but you can change your deadlift third attempt twice. And as long as the bar that is on the platform is still going up in weight or it hasn't been called, you are able to do that.
It's the only lift you're allowed to do that on.
Exactly.
And a lot of that is for place jockeying. And you'll see some of that at like events like nationals.
Yeah.
Sometimes Sheffield, those types of meets where there's money on the line, where there's titles on the line.
Makes it so much more fun.
Yes.
I love it. But that's very important to note is that you can only change your deadlift third attempt twice. Your openers only once. And again, you can't change your thirds on any other type of lift, just deadlift. Because I have seen some people put in third attempts or put in openers and or put in third attempts on different lifts and then put in openers and try to change it twice and then they realize they can't change it back.
Come on, Joseph. Good work.
Easy-ish.
Yeah, I mean, for a third attempt, it looked really smooth.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, we are closing in on our final 3 deadlift attempts. All 3 of these lifters missed their second attempt and are opting to retake the exact same weight, trying to get themselves a bigger total than they currently have. So this is Anthony retaking 255 kilos. I'm hoping to see some good grinds here. I'm hoping to see some good effort. Everything you've got on the platform right now, Anthony. There is no lifts after this. Come on, Anthony. Big, strong pull.
Come on.
Oh.
3 white
Wow,
lights.
3 white lights. He's happy, as he should be.
That looks pretty smooth.
Yeah, 7 for 9 on the day. Not a bad day at all. And walks out of here with a 640 kilo total.
Yeah.
Now, both of these next 2 lifters, unfortunately, do not get to register a total today, so this is for all the glory.
Yep.
This is literally just for them. Come on, Henry, 257.5 kilos.
Come
Everything
on.
you've got, don't give up.
So close.
Hit that wall.
Yeah, just pull super hard and then rot on the couch for a few days.
Yes.
It's okay to be sore. That's what you're supposed to be.
Yep. All right, Kyle Swoll.
Now, you'll see how they're adding all these reds. Even if you didn't see his name, you'll know who's going to lift next.
Kyle is taking 335 kilos. This is 738 pounds. I believe this will be a PR deadlift for him. So we need him to be successful with this. He's getting himself in the zone and getting locked in. Bar is loaded. He is ready to start. The crowd is behind him. We are behind him. Let's go, Kyle.
Come on.
Big pull. Hold that position. Don't let it go. Fight.
Oh. So.
It got 2 lockout. 2-1, no lift. Unfortunately, I do agree there was a little bit of up down. It looked like there was a little bit of support on the thighs. A really solid effort from all of our lifters today. very impressed with all of the execution we saw from youngest lifters all the way up through our masters lifters. So phenomenal job, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to the 2026 USAPL Wolf Den Memorial Classic. We will see you at the next one.